My number 9 is King, Thief, Minister.
Oh, yes, we played this.
Yeah, this is the game I got from, we played it at the Spiel, didn't it, the hotel?
Yeah.
I played it quite a lot of times since. I got my irradiated spare piece. That's pretty good. My hair's not fallen out yet, so I'm all right there. But it's one of those games. It has the feel of one of those deduction games, a bit like Masquerade, Bruno Feduti's game. But I always found Masquerade incredibly painful to play because I didn't have a bloody clue what was going on at any point in that game. Whereas this game, I'm actually quite good at. And it's basically you have 6 roles, and they are distributed randomly at the start of the game. And you're allowed to look at one role that's not in front of you at the start of the game to give you a bit of information. And you have 3 coins each. And if you want to look at your own card, it costs you a coin. You can look at somebody else's card, I think it is, and you can rotate the cards. Yeah. You can then accuse somebody of being a particular role, and they can either agree, I think you're the minister, or I know, so I think I am the minister. See, I've played it so many times, I've forgotten the bloody rules to it, but I can announce a role, and if everybody thinks that's right, I get to execute the action, so which is usually taking money off people, because the idea is to have the most money when the game ends, and the game ends when all the money's gone from the middle as a pool of cash. But if somebody thinks you're not that person, they can dispute you, and then there's a sort of a secret viewing of the cards, which will then determine, everyone else will then know whether you were lying or telling the truth, because if you were fibbing and you're caught out, you have to pay money to the center of the table. So as the game goes on, within a couple of rounds of the table, everybody's got a pretty good idea of who they think everybody is amongst the 6 roles, including any spare spaces that will have blank. There'll be no players that own those roles. And then what you're either trying to do is to exploit the abilities to get all the money, or what most often happens is you want to be the peasant, who basically, if you are the peasant and you get to do the peasant's ability, you name what everybody else is. And if you do that successfully, you win the game. And I think that's the way we won the game when we played it at the hotel last year.
Yes, I do remember.
And that's the way most people seem to win it. And it's really satisfying when that happens. Yeah, King, Thief, Minister.
Very cool.
Great.
All right, my number 9.